Ramos transferred to Purdue from Minnesota. This is his first year on the squad. 2018 cadet world champion in freestyle. And the thing about it, when you compete, it doesn't really matter what age. When you compete at the world level, the intimidation factor kind of goes out the window. He's going against a very good Lucas Byrd. I sincerely doubt either man is scared of the other out there.
Not at all, Corey. And when you're on that world level, you're wrestling against grown men.
Keep those hands moving.
Byrd, an All-American last year. For the Fighting Illini, finished 5th. His only loss came opening weekend at the MSU Open. Both men fighting for control in that in the initial tie. Byrd bouncing up and down there. Purdue leading 3-0 on the team score after that decision by Schroeder. We mentioned Illinois lost their last time out to Iowa. Lucas Byrd was the only Fighting Illini wrestler to get a victory that day.
It was a very one-sided affair, Corey. Iowa, the #2 ranked team in the country currently. Surprisingly enough, Illinois is still number 19th in the country, only with 2 wins. But the Big Ten Conference having 10 of its 13 members in the top 25 in wrestling, one of the best conferences in the country.
Absolutely, and a good shot here by Byrd. Great defense by Ramos. No points yet. Under a minute to go. Now Byrd looking for well, he looked like he was in a good position for takedown, but Ramos held on to that ankle. Ramos put himself in a bad spot there, and now we've got a potentially dangerous hold as Byrd's knee starting to go in an unnatural direction there.
The referee decides to stand them up there. Got to be careful, too. The joints do not bend that way.
Quick shot there from Matt Ramos. He will try and finish it off on short time here into the first. So good action both ways, but we're scoreless after 3 minutes. Lucas Byrd, just a redshirt freshman this year. He All-American, placed 5th as a true freshman last year for the Fighting Illini. Ramos looked like there was going to be a scramble for a reversal there, but instead Ramos backs out, gives up the escape. So Byrd up now. He's looking for more. Byrd trying to finish off a takedown over on the edge, right in front of the scorer's table. Ramos had the shin whizzer in. Now his ankle has worked its way out, but he goes for the opposite ankle. We come back to the middle at neutral. Good strong collar tie there by Byrd. Almost can't get his head free, finally does. Now an underhook. Ramos tries a shot over near the edge. Byrd with a counter, trying to get the first takedown of the match himself, and out of bounds they go. I like that, not giving a stall warning there. Yes, Matt Ramos was, I guess you could look at it as fleeing, but it was within the natural movement of the match. Now an ankle pick from Byrd, and that was a slick move. First takedown of the match goes to Lucas Byrd on a low ankle pick, short time here in the second. So 3-0 in favor of Byrd. Ramos will choose neutral.
We gotta go.
Ramos looked over to assistant coach Leroy Vega, who said, "What do you want to do? It's your choice." Like that, we've talked to Coach Tony Ursuline about that. He lets, that's sort of the coaching staff's mentality. They let the guys decide whatever they're comfortable with for the most part when it comes to choice between periods.
Well, it allows the athletes to wrestle into their strengths.
Byrd was hanging heavy on the neck. Now he's driving forward. Ramos looked like he was trying to go for a throw, and he works himself into a front headlock there. Let's see if Byrd can finish it off. Out of bounds they go. A little extracurriculars over there in front of the Illinois bench.
Lucas Byrd's just reminding him, hey, I'm still here.
There's Ramos with a nice shot, his best of the night.
Under a minute here, he's got to do something, down 3 points.
Riding time not a factor. In fact, it's completely zero, no advantage. Byrd nearly had neutral exposure there. Ramos rolls back through it. Now Byrd trying to run around behind for a late takedown, and there it is. So 2 more to Byrd. He leads 5-0. And he will try a tilt here. This is massive. If he can get a count, 15 seconds left. 4-point near fall makes this a major decision if Byrd can get it. Ramos, there's one, and Ramos rolls back out of it. That is huge. So Byrd drives the head down into the mat a little bit. He's frustrated. He wanted more, but he'll get the 5-0 victory. And we're 3-all on the team score. Lucas Byrd. 157 now. Kendall Coleman versus Joe Roberts.
And this is the matchup, Corey, that I've been looking forward to the most. An injury ended Kendall Coleman's seasons last year. He's having a good start to this season, coming back from a little bit of an injury. I'm excited to see what he can do the rest of the season moving forward and into the NCAAs.
Coleman 10-3 on the year, currently ranked 9th in the country in the Intermat rankings, looking to get on the board first here against Roberts. Roberts 9-8 on the season. True freshman from Montini Catholic out of Aurora, Illinois. A couple of Chicagoland kids, Coleman and Roberts. And Coleman gets on the board. Coleman, an All-American in 2020 by the NWCA. I believe he was seeded 7th going into that championships. Seeded in the top 10 last year as well, Craig, when, like you said, he injury defaulted. 2 more takedown there for Coleman, 4-1 now. Coleman 10-3 on the year. 2 of his losses are to Ryan Deacon. Deacon from Northwestern and Carr from Iowa State, ranked 1 and 2 in the country.
I know you don't want to encourage losing, but if you're going to lose, might as well lose to the best two wrestlers in the country.
Unfortunately for Coleman, he lost to them on in back-to-back matches. He fell to Deacon in the finals at Vegas. Right, not the finals in Vegas, the semis in Vegas. And then he lost to Carr the next duel out. Leads 4-2 on Roberts here. Nice throw by there by Roberts. He gets too late. Coleman looking to get free, and they go out of bounds. Roberts in control. That was a slick move by the Illinois freshman.
He's been setting that move up the whole period.
Here's a look at Coleman's second takedown. He's got 20 seconds to get out here, and does. So now 5-4, Kendall Coleman leads. As lacking in action as some of these matches have been tonight, this one's certainly making up for it.
Absolutely. It has been nonstop since the beginning. That's why I enjoy this 157 weight class, because it's a good mix of size and speed. Allows the athletes to really showcase themselves and their skills.
Coleman, bottom to start the second. And quickly up, and now immediately with a shot, Coleman with a drag by, now tries the opposite throw. Roberts does a good job of keeping his center base. 6-4, Coleman leads. We can see, we've seen wrestlers vary their levels tonight. We've talked about it already. It doesn't look like Roberts is very comfortable going low like Coleman is. He's staying a lot more upright instead of dropping down to a knee himself.
Yeah, but if you notice the last points that Roberts scored, it's almost as if he's goading Kendall in to make his move first, and then he reacts off of that movement.
Coleman with a throw by, drops down to an ankle. Now he's got it up, tree tops it, and there's two. Takedown for Coleman. He finally climbs his way up off the ankle after about a 3 count. And there's the escape, so 8-5. Coleman had no interest in trying to ride out the period there, so he might be thinking one more takedown here in the second. Now you see Roberts drop down to a knee. 10 seconds, Coleman with a duck under. Drag by. One thing that's a lot of fun to watch is when guys string 2 or 3 moves together. And we can see Coleman right there. He's been, you know, that started off as one thing. It ended up being a single that he ended up tree topping with the opposite leg trip.
It was almost an ankle pick.
Quick restart there by Coleman. He draws his first caution. 8-5, headed to the third. Riding time not a factor yet, but it's getting close. Now it's 8-6.
Kendall becoming really aggressive here in this period.
Yeah, we've got a stalling on Roberts. Coleman switches off to a single and takes the takedown as they go out of bounds.
And it seemed like Kendall got really, really aggressive here. It was almost as if he was laying back and said, no, I'm not doing that anymore.
They come back to the middle, and Coleman gives the escape, so they restart neutral. 10-7 now. And once again, both men drop down at the same time. I'm surprised their heads haven't come together yet. It's 2 or 3 times that's happened this match. A minute to go. Roberts gives a glance at the clock. Coleman with a blast double. Looking for his 4th takedown of the match. Roberts hanging out on top with his elbows deep. Coleman cannot get his head unburied to finish off the takedown, and they will have a stalemate call. Riding time off the table. Duck under into a high crotch there for Coleman. He wants to finish off this takedown. And will come up just short. So a 10-7 decision here for Kendall Coleman. 3 more team points for the Boilermakers. They take 3 of the first 5 bouts, and now they lead 11-6 as we go to intermission. Take one more look at this Coleman takedown over on the edge. Good work there by Kendall Coleman. High rate of work, and it pays off with a 10-7 win. The Boilermakers on top, 11-6. We've reached intermission, 5 bouts to go when we come back from Holloway Gym.